Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. My name is Amarpreet Kaur and I am your computer teacher. Today we will start a chapter number 4 whose name is Introduction to HTML. First write the date and day on the top of this topic. Now, what is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language in which we can design our websites. Now, first is introduction. Computers connected to the network are either servers or clients and communicate each other through networking protocol. Okay, now what is a computer? Computer are connected to the network, or you can say connected to internet, and those computers are the servers. Okay, and server, you can also say computer can be a client, and computers will communicate with each other through a protocol. Okay, the client send request to the server. Now underline this line: client send request to the server, and server respond immediately with the required data. Now the client, what will do, it will send a request to the server, and the server will response to the client and send a data to the client. Okay, on the request of a client. The server stores the files and information in the form of websites. Now underline this line. What the server will do, it will store the file, your files in the form of websites. You can store your data on a website. Okay, these websites consist of million of pages called the web pages, which contain text, graphs, videos, audios, links to other pages. Okay, now uh, websites are used to store the information, and further websites contains pages. Okay, multiple, or you can say million of pages make a website, and those pages are just like a web pages which contains all kind of data. It may be text, graphs, audio, videos, any kind of data you can include, and you can also link a one page to the another page, and these web pages are being used by the users all over the world, and these pages will be visible to each and every person over the world. Okay, have you ever wondered how these web pages are created? Now do you know how these pages are created? We will study in this chapter. Okay, HTML is the most widely used language to design web pages. Underline this line. What is the main purpose of HTML? We use this language to design the web pages. Okay, now what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is the full form of HTML. It is a markup language that describes the structure of the web pages. Now, what it will do, it will describe the structure of web pages. Means how to design a page. Suppose it is a page where you want to show a text, or where you want to show a video or audio. Each and everything is designed. It allows us to create web pages that contains text and graphics. Okay, now a text will be there on a page, or any video or graphics can be there. Okay, the display of HTML web pages is same on any type of computer, or and on any operating system, that is Mac, Windows, etc. Now, the HTML pages will be same on any type of computer. Wherever you will open a website, suppose I am in India, I am opening a website, www.google.com. I can open in India. I can also open this site in America. Okay, anywhere you can open. Now what is hypertext? Hypertext is a piece of ordinary text that has special features of linking to other documents or web pages. Now, hypertext is just a part of text. And it has a special feature. It can link one document, or you can link a one page to the another page. Okay, you can link one page to another. Now next is markup language. It is a language that uses special symbols called tags to mark up a text document that instructs the browser how to display the text. Now, markup language is a language in which we use a special symbols like tags to design the pages. Okay. Now, come to this Wikipedia. HTML language was redesigned by Tim Berners-Lee. It was designed by the Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. Okay, it is a subset of standard generalized markup language, and it is a part of HTML. Okay, HTML is a part of HTML. Now next is tools needed. Now we require two basic tools for working with HTML. Now what are those? HTML editor. First is HTML editor for creating and saving the HTML documents. HTML editor we use to create the HTML documents. Okay, and next is a web browser for viewing the HTML documents. Now web browser we will use to check our designed pages. Okay, some commonly used web browser are you can use a Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, etc. You can use one of these web browsers. Okay, now next is types of HTML editor. Okay, HTML editor. Now, what is this? First is WYSIWYG editor. Now, what is this? WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. Okay, this is the full form. What you see is what you get. Whatever you will see, and that thing you will get. Okay, this type of editor allows the developer. Now underline this line. What will this editor do? It will allow the developer to see what the end result will look like when the document is created. We can see our results after creating a document. We can see a end results. Okay, and these editors provide a various tools and graphical interface where the web pages are designed, and there will be multiple tools will be there, and by using those tools you can design your web pages more in a more attractive form. The examples of WYSIWYG editors are Adobe Dreamweaver and Amaya Google Web Designer. Okay, these are the examples of this editor. Next is text editor. We can create HTML documents using text editors. Now there are various text editors we can use to create the documents like a notepad and a wordpad. We can also use a notepad. Notepad is a most commonly used, and the user should have a proper knowledge of HTML commands to develop a web page, and user should or you can say a student should have a proper knowledge of HTML commands. If he or she has a no knowledge, then that student cannot develop a web page. So first you should have a knowledge about the HTML. Next is HTML tags and attributes. Now, what are the tags and attributes? First is tag. Tags are the basic building blocks of a web page. Okay, tags are plays a very important role in case of web pages. They define that how the information is to be displayed. Now, what it will define? Underline this line. It will display the information, and how you want to display it depends upon you, and you can display by using tags. Tags do not appear in the browser window, but they affect the display of the text and non-text items in it. You can design your page by using tags. Okay, each tag in HTML follows specific rules and syntax. Each tag uh, has its own rules and syntax. Okay, HTML tags are not case sensitive. Means you can write tags in capital letters. You can also write in small letters, so they are not case sensitive. In HTML document, tag begins with the opening angular brackets. Now this is your angular bracket. You can use this bracket and end with the closing angular bracket. We use these kind of angular brackets. Okay, now first is opening tag. is here, and here you can write a content, and if you are using a opening tag, and there should also be a closing tab there. Okay, you need to use this. Most of the tags in HTML have a opening and closing tags are must. If there is a opening tag, then there should also be a respective closing tag. A combination of opening tag content and closing tag is called element. Now underline this line. The combination of these three things means opening tag, content. First is this one, second content, third closing tag is called a element. Okay, the HTML tags can be categorized as. Now uh, what are the categories of HTML tags? First is a container tag. The tag that includes both opening and closing tags are called container tags. Okay, it will include the opening and closing tag. Closing tag is created by putting a forward slash. We will use this symbol. Okay, for we use a slash in the beginning of the opening tag. Okay, you can take example. Here we have written a B, and we are closing this tag by writing a slash b. Okay, here you can also write a head. Okay, now next is a empty tag. Empty tags contains only opening tags. You can use only opening tags. They do not have a closing tabs, and these tags do not enclose any data. Okay, these tags will have a no data. You just write br, and there will be no closing tag. HTML tags can also be further classified as. Now what is its further classification? uh, First is the block level tags. Now what is block level tag? Block level tags take up the full width available and by default begin on a new line. We will start a block level tag in a new line. Okay, and these include the tags such as paragraph. We use this if we want to start a paragraph, and we want to use a heading, horizontal rule. In this case, we want to write something in a new line, then we use a block level tags. And next is text level tags. Text level tags are used to mark up parts or portions of a text. Okay, if you want to mark any kind of text, then you can use a text level tag. These do not start a new line. Okay, you can't start a new line in this case. These include tags such as you can write a bold, superscript, italic. You want to write in italic form, bold form, subscript form, then you can use a text level tag. Okay, now next is a nesting of tags. Now what is a nesting of tags? The nesting of tags means that you can start a new tag before closing the previous tag. Okay, it means you can start a new tag, and you have not still closed a previous tag, and you have started a new tag, and that is called a nesting. Means tag within tag. Okay, you can say. The only point to remember is that tags are nested on LIFO principle. Means last in first out. Okay, the thing that will come in last, and that will we can remove firstly. Okay, this means that tags that has been opened last needs to be closed first. Okay, the tags which we will open last, and that we will close first. Okay, it is the meaning of LIFO is that. Second is attribute. Attribute, underline this line, is a property that provides some additional information about the tag. Okay, you can if you want to provide additional information about the tag, then you can use a attribute. It enhances the functionality of a tag. Okay, it will increase the functionality of the tag. It always specified inside the opening tag. Now where you can use attribute, you can use it inside a opening tab. Okay, all attributes consist of two parts. Now attributes have a two parts. First is a name and second is a value. Now what is the name? Underline this line. It is a property that you want to set. Okay, name will describe the property which the user will decide. Okay, and next also underline this line, values what that you want for the respective property. The you can enter value here. Okay, for example, you are taking a body tag here. Now background color will be 0. Okay, the bg color attribute, this is the attribute, and body is the tag, is used to add a background color to the body of the web page. We use this tag to add the background color. And second is hr width. The width is the attribute here. Okay, this is the attribute, like background color is the attribute here, and width is the attribute here, and hr is the tag which specify the width. It is showing a width here. Okay, in the form of pixels, or you can also write in the form of percentage. Here we have written a 50%. By default the width is 100%. You can also take a 100%, it depends upon you. Okay, now read up to this. Thank you students, stay home, stay healthy.